What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Okay, this video is gonna be a little bit different. I've done videos like this before in the past, and I'll be honest with you, they're not my favorite type of videos because they take a little bit long and it's like a little bit of going back and forth. But sometimes you just gotta do this, okay? So I told my man I was gonna do this, so Kloud, you already know this was gonna come. Okay, Kloud Data Media, shout out to you, my dude. Drop the video on me. I'll make sure I put the video in the description. Please go watch, like, subscribe. My man does make good content. Okay, listen, you don't have to agree with me everything I said. You could disagree with everything that I said. If I like your content, I like your content, and it is what it is. I like his content. I remember the first time he made a video, I told him, I was like, yo, you need to keep going. You need to keep going, you know. I know he recently had an addition to the family, so congratulations on that. So he was a little bit busy, but I'm glad that my man is back. With that being said, you want smoke, you're going to get smoke. So my man made a video about me where I was talking about my disappointment with the whole Sony plus whatever this thing is gonna be, right? And there's a few things that he said in that video. We're gonna watch the whole thing. I'm gonna pause here and there, and I'm gonna go ahead and rebuttal the things that he does mention that are correct. I'm gonna give to him, but whatever doesn't make sense to me, we're gonna rebuttal it, because you guys need to see. You really need to see how this mentality is spreading like crazy on that side. Like, and I'm telling you, Kloud is one of the more logical ones out there. So the ones that are illogical, they're not even close to his level, are even more out of this world. But just watch the video with me, all right? So we're gonna go to screen share. I just want to make sure my audio is good. Let's go to screen. Yep. You guys know I'm not technical like this. I had to call Salt Mines before I started doing this. All right, here we go. All right. So I think I go here. Boom, there it is. So it should be up. Here we go.
So I'm going to show you something. And then after I'm done with him, the rest of them won't play with me.
The benefit in being a sub, watching YouTubers that you like, and then becoming a YouTuber, is that you remember.
I like that PlayStation exclusive you're playing in the background, by the way.
Mostly everything they said as you used to watch them, instead of now you watch them through a different lens. Doc, let's point out some hypocrisy.
My man, you got a PlayStation hoodie on? You about to make a video right now critiquing something, trying to act like if you're in, and you got a PlayStation hoodie on. Okay. Hoodie is cold though, I'm not gonna front. And he got Wolverine on. Oh, I see what you're doing, yo, my man. Okay, there's levels to this, Kloud. I like it. He got Wolverine. He a Wolverine fan because you know Wolverine is coming, right? Okay, because he cares about the future, right? Okay, and he got a PlayStation hoodie on. Oh, I bet.
Hypocrisy on your point.
Okay, so he's gonna be a hypocrite right now.
In this video, Bethesda acquisition went through, just wait on it. Now you know that's breaking one of your cardinal rules. Why would you wait? You don't know if you're gonna be alive in the next 6 months, Doc.
Fair enough. So this one, I'll tell you that I gave you this. This was very slick, very clever. So what he's talking about is one of my rules. Whereas if I'm talking gaming with you, I don't want to know about the future. So the same way I don't want to know about Wolverine, or you can't use Wolverine against me in an argument because we don't know if that game's going to be good or not. I can't use Starfield against you because I don't know if Starfield's going to be good or not, right? Perfect Dark is not out yet, right? So Stalker 2 is not out yet, right? So all these future games or whatever doesn't really matter because they're not out yet. We got to talk about right here, right now. We don't know if we're going to be alive tomorrow. That's what he's talking about. Now, the reason he mentioned this, again, we're 37 seconds into the video. The reason he mentioned this is this. Let me show you guys. In my video, this is my video right here, okay? This video is 28 minutes and 38 seconds. I asked him, I said, hey, my man, if you're going to say that I say something, timestamp where I said that now I'm ready to wait. My man watched this whole video and found a problem with what I said at 28:05, I believe he said it was. Hold on now. I'm not going to skip my own ad.
This is an iPhone 11 Pro from the back market.
Come on,
they specialize in refurbished devices that feel like new.
The Bethesda deal went through. Okay. Something's going to happen with that. Games are coming.
Games are coming.
It's just a matter of time, right?
It's just a matter of time.
The Activision deal. What's going to happen? Could you... I'm not even going to say, can you imagine subscribing to PlayStation Premium and not getting Call of Duty on that? But there's going to be Call of Duty on Game Pass, but you're also paying for a subscription service. And God forbid you're paying for the monthly one. So you're paying $18 a month, the audacity.
So that was the problem he had, is that I said the Bethesda deal went through and games are coming. The whole video is 28 minutes and 38 seconds. And that is the snippet that he took to run with this narrative that he's about to try to convince you as to why I'm a hypocrite. But you know what? It came out of my mouth, right? At the 28:38, at the 28:05 or whatever it was. I'll take the L. Because you're absolutely right. The future doesn't matter. Let's talk about the now. Let's talk about today. Remember that. Let's talk about today and the now. The best place to play is Xbox. Hands down. And I'll prove it to you. Let's keep watching.
You don't know if you're going to be alive next 2 years. So what are you waiting for? But I'm starting to see your opinion on waiting for things change, right?
My man, a few seconds.
Because you can't tell me that you don't know if you're going to be alive next week or next year and stuff like that. Because being on the Xbox ecosystem, you should be used to waiting, right? Let's tackle the Jim Ryan thing. Because
what am I waiting for on the Xbox ecosystem? What am I waiting for on the Xbox ecosystem? Now, I want you to tell me what I'm waiting on the Xbox ecosystem. Because in the future of this video, a little bit further on this video, you're going to mention how I'm brand new to gaming on Xbox, right? So what the hell am I waiting for? What am I waiting for, Kloud? No, you tell me, what am I waiting for? What is Doc waiting for?
Because I did the same thing with Legend. Shout out to Legend too.
Shout out to Legend 350.
Like a man. How can you scream day and date for anything and then say, well, Sony's capping because just look at MLB The Show? Let's look at Halo. Let's look at.
And that right there is the first problem whenever you critique anything about Sony. The deflection is, no, don't worry about what's going on over here. It's, well, let's look at Halo. No, answer the question. Day and date. How are they going to say that they cannot do day and date when they literally are doing day and date? Now, let's look at Halo. No. Stick to the topic. How can they say they can't do day and date and literally do day and date? I'm going to slow it down again. How can they say that doing day and date is going to lower the quality of their games and then they go ahead and they do day and date? This has nothing to do with Halo, but y'all don't know how to argue anything pro Sony unless it's anti Xbox. And that is the problem. That is the problem, that you don't even see that. Look, you even did it right now. You went straight to Halo. What does Halo have to do with MLB The Show day and date? Tell me. Let's keep listening though.
Halo. Quality isn't lost on Halo. See, this is what happens when you come to the party late. You think Halo is just supposed to be like that.
No. Don't worry about quality being lost on Halo. MLB The Show came day and date. Did the quality of MLB The Show drop? And it's going to come day and date again this year. So did the quality drop? Stick to the topic. Don't worry about Halo. Y'all been saying Halo's been trash since Halo 3. So what are you talking about? That's another thing, right? Like, you got to stick to your narrative. Y'all been saying that Halo has been trash since Halo 3. So now all of a sudden, day and date is what made Halo Infinite bad? You see how y'all don't make any freaking sense? This is too easy, bro. There's levels to this. That's why I keep telling you that y'all gotta stay in your lane. Don't come for me. Pay attention to the big boys. Pay attention to how the big boys don't even come for me. Cause my logic is way more sound than yours. I make too much sense. They don't want to mess with Doc. Let one of them come after me. Please let one of them come after me. They know they can't. I will destroy them. Same thing with you, Kloud. And I like you, Kloud, so I don't even know why you're doing this. So again, the quality of MLB The Show, a Sony studio that came day and date. Number one, Sony studios are already better than Xbox studios, right? So why are you even comparing it? The problem is Jim Ryan said that they can't do a day and date because the quality of the games is going to go down. And that's BS. They don't want to do day and date. That's what it is. Now, if he would have said we can't afford to do day and date because we can't make it's just not profitable for us, then okay, I would have respect that. But he fed into your little narrative, into the narrative that it's almost like he's been listening to what the Sony pony said, and they were like, what if we use what they've been saying so that then we don't have to put games day and date? That makes sense. Do you know what a pimp is? Do you know what pimps do? A pimp will make you think that one of their ideas was actually your idea. And next thing you know, you out there doing what you got to do to make that money, thinking that you're part of it just like they are.
No, it's not. From Halo 1 to Halo Reach, that's where I would stop. But Halo Reach did a lot of things good.
Okay. So if you yourself saying Halo Reach was the last good Halo, so you're blaming the downfall of Halo on day and date? Is that really what you're doing? But again, this is not about Halo. That's why this whole little argument right now that you're going on is mute, because it's about MLB The Show. It's about a Sony studio, right? Sony studios are great. So that's what you're telling me. That's what it takes for Sony studios to become trash, is just to drop their games day and date. Come on, man.
Halo Reach had a whole bunch of features that Halo Infinite was supposed to have, but you're still waiting and paying. You're breaking a rule by waiting. That's your rule. I want it now. I bought it now. I shouldn't have to wait. That's your rule.
You are right. That is my rule. And if you follow me like you say you do, Kloud, you would know that I dropped a video saying that Halo should have been delayed. I got flack for it and everything. I said Halo should have been delayed. I did. So again, what is this against me? What is this against me? You say you watch my videos. Clearly you don't. Because I literally made that video. Halo should have been delayed.
Mine. So once you start breaking your rules, I guess all the rules, it doesn't matter about any other rules that you set for yourself on your own channel. You just let's start breaking all these rules. You said in your video, Doc, they make you pay a subscription service fee for playing online multiplayer games.
They do.
I believe Xbox does that as well. So
yes, but Xbox has multiplayer games. Sony doesn't have one. What multiplayer game? He's actually gonna have the audacity to mention a Sony multiplayer game that he happens to play. But if you're gonna compare multiplayer games between Xbox and Sony, are you really gonna be that disingenuous? Who has more multiplayer games that are actually being played by people? Who has more? I gotta be very specific with ponies. Who has the most? Okay, the most exclusive to the Xbox platform, Microsoft platform, because they're gonna say it's on PC. Okay, who has the most exclusive multiplayer Microsoft platform games? Sony has more than Microsoft? More popular than Microsoft? Forza alone takes a doo-doo on whatever multiplayer game Sony has.
So that's another idiotic statement. Games with gold. Is it any point to have games with gold, or is it a point to leave games with gold and go to Game Pass Ultimate? Thank you. Everybody in the audience said, yes, there's no point to have games with gold. You're going to upgrade to Game Pass Ultimate because the games with gold are so horrible.
Right. So that means, by that same logic, that means that you're going to upgrade to this PlayStation Plus Premium, right? Right? That means every single person should. I agree with you. You're right. There's no point in just having Xbox Gold. You're right. That's why I have Game Pass Ultimate. You're absolutely right. But what I'm telling you is that the Sony PlayStation version of this Game Pass is not as good. That's all it is. But you better upgrade. Right now, you just said it, right? There's no point. You better upgrade them. I want to see your subscription. Go ahead and upgrade.
And the features are so minimal that you're going to go upgrade to Game Pass Ultimate. And then he said, well, you guys don't have any multiplayers. Ghost of Tsushima. I even
stop. And this is why. Did you hear how he said Ghost of Tsushima? Are you out of your damn mind? Are you out of your damn mind? Are you serious? That's the multiplayer game? That's the multiplayer game you're gonna bring up? Come on, man. I'm sure Ghost of Tsushima is an amazing game. I'm sure the multiplayer is fire. But you're gonna act like you're gonna compare that to a Forza? You're gonna compare Ghost of Tsushima to Halo Infinite? Are you seriously gonna do that? And the problem is these ponies don't even know that they're doing it. He really did just mention Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer as if it's a legitimate multiplayer that people are like dying over. Bro, I haven't heard of Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer since you just mentioned it right now, since it first came out. Come on, man. Returnal co-op mode got more buzz than Ghost of Tsushima right now. Come on, man.
I showed you a couple months back that I actually have over 300 plus hours but split between PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Most of that is not single player campaign. Most of that is multiplayer. So stop.
Kloud, you playing with like 3 more of your cousins, bro. Who else you playing this game with? He's saying this with a straight face, guys.
I wouldn't tell you that because you don't buy games. So you wouldn't know what is a multiplayer game on PlayStation and what is not. Because
and here we go again. If you watch my videos, you would know that my idiotic brain decided to listen to some phony Sony ponies, and I bought Ratchet and Clank for $70. I bought Ratchet and Clank for $70, and me and my son split buying Horizon Forbidden West. That's called buying games. So yes, I bought games. What, you want me to buy every freaking BS exclusive just because it's exclusive? I already feel bad that I freaking paid $70 for Ratchet and Clank, thinking I was gonna get an out of this world experience traveling through the freaking portals or whatever. Get out of here, man. So again, wrong. I buy games, but you say you watch my videos. Clearly you don't, because you would have known that I bought Ratchet and Clank. You would have known that I bought Horizon Forbidden West.
Because you don't buy games. Okay, let's move on. Halo. This is also breaking another rule of yours, Doc.
Again, why are we talking about Halo? Why are we talking about buying games? What is this whole argument about? Because I'm a subscription service guy, and I didn't like what Sony had to offer as a subscription service. That's why. The
waiting rule. How long you gonna wait for a complete game? They got money to spend on Bethesda, Activision, but they don't have enough money to give you a damn complete Halo game? Where's Forge? Where's Horde mode? Where's the races? 4-player split.
Again, listen. He's on a rant right now. And all he did was deflect the MLB The Show thing. Day in, day MLB The Show turned into bashing Halo. My man, just answer why can't Sony do if they could do MLB The Show day and day, why can't they do other games day and day? Do you really believe Jim Ryan when he says it's because it's going to drop the quality of the games? Do you really believe that? But you're on a Halo rant right now. Why? I have no idea.
What happens to the 4-player campaign? Co-op. Not to be seen. So when you tell me, oh, this we should be doing this, we should be doing that on this side of the PlayStation, guys should have day and date or release it 3 months later. It's 4 months in, bruh. 4 months in. This April 1st. January, February, March, April 1st. 4 months in. Where's your first party IP? Because that's.
And what's crazy is if you want to play this game, I could talk about Last of Us fashions, right? Right? If you want to play this game, the stuff that's supposed to be promised is not out. But you see, Xbox gamers don't have to do that. We can stand on what we stand on. So my man, I made the video saying Halo should have been delayed. And I even made another video talking about how if Halo drops co-op now, who the hell's going to play it? Who's actually going to be playing Halo Infinite co-op now? Very small, not the same number of people that would have played it at the beginning. Because a lot of us already beat the game. Like, as dope as that game was, like my son played it, I played it and beat it. Maybe I'll play a co-op more with Juju. Juju will probably like that. But man, they dropped the ball on that. See, we can say that. It's the problem is y'all can't critique anything about Sony without mentioning Xbox. My man, you're still on a rant about Halo when the question is MLB The Show day and date, Sony PlayStation Studios. Why can't any other PlayStation Studios come day and date? Because of the quality of the game. So with that, by that logic, MLB The Show loses its quality. We're on a Halo rant. And guys, they do this with every single argument on Twitter. Just pay attention to it. They'll bring up numbers. They'll bring up Twitch views. They'll bring up ray tracing. They'll bring up photo mode. Anything but to stick to the topic. Because they'll get demolished.
That's all this conversation is. I don't want to hear about second, third party games that's going to eventually make it to each system. I don't want to hear about that. Because Nintendo, Smash Bros, Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart, Luigi's Mansion, all of these.
Listen to that. Smash Bros, Mario Kart, outstanding multiplayer games. Forza, Halo, outstanding multiplayer games. But let's just say you don't like those two. You're going to throw Ghost of Tsushima in there? And that's just going back, sticking to the topic of PlayStation charging you to play multiplayer online when they don't have multiplayer games. Not today. And again, we're talking about today. So I agree with you. Don't worry about the future. In the future, they might, but not today. What?
These things are first party IPs that push the system. Where is don't hit me with Flight Simulator that does the same thing as GT7 that makes you pay GT7 makes you pay $20.
My man just compared Flight Simulator to Gran Turismo 7. And again, this is where the delusion runs heavy. Look at the user scores. Look at the user scores of GT7. Look how much they dropped. On place, I was proud of PlayStation fans that came out and said this is BS with GT7. Come on, man. You seriously gonna come? Kloud, you better than this. You comparing Flight Simulator to GT7 to what GT7 just did?
$30 a car, $30, $20 for a plane. So that's even. Don't hit me with the flight sim. Because I know personally, you ain't up there drinking like Roy Halladay flying your planes. Stop it. Forza. Are you playing Forza? I don't see you talk about Forza. You said you were playing Fable.
I actually did play Forza. Just because I didn't talk about it doesn't mean I actually do play Forza. So I play Forza on a regular basis. What's a regular basis? At least 4 times a week. At a minimum 4 times a week. Forza is literally one of the easiest games you just throw on, drive around, hop in a race or two, chill game. So yes, I do play Forza. And if you're going to ask if I play Halo Infinite, I do as well. What you're going to make me do is start streaming every single time I turn on my Xbox. Which for a while, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I actually did. So if you go to my Twitch channel, you will see how much I game. But, I mean, y'all prefer to count gamer scores and stuff.
Halo. If Microsoft will release the numbers of what we see with Halo, the iteration that Halo is, it's a broken game.
This is supposed to be about MLB The Show day and date. Why can't Sony do day and date on their subscription service? That's what that main video was about. Now my man's still talking about numbers. If Microsoft could release the numbers. Kloud, you're not a numbers guy, man. You a gamer, right?
Desynchronizing, no season. You're still in the first season. If this was Fortnite, you'd be on the season 2, moving on to season 3, at least getting updates about what's in the pack.
Why do you compare it to Fortnite? Why didn't you compare it to your little multiplayer game that you play so much? Why didn't you compare it to a Ghost of Tsushima? Isn't that the multiplayer game that's banging on PlayStation? Why you complaining to Fortnite? I can play Fortnite.
Package of season 3. This is what I'm saying. It's a double standard. You guys, it's okay to get slapped in the face and abused over there because you get Tunic.
My man, I literally made a video talking about why Halo should have been delayed. It's not okay to be slapped in the face. Again, you're making this video towards me, so I'm addressing you. I have plenty of videos on my channel talking about the BS it is about waiting for tools. About the BS it is about this whole power thing, right? I have plenty of videos. I leave them all up. Never take them down. Go watch them. You say you watch my channel. So how are you going to say that I'm the last person that likes to get slapped in the face? My man, I've said plenty of times, the only thing I'm loyal to is Jesus. That's it. Sony comes out with a better deal next week. I'm gone. So what are you talking about? You talking to me, my man. You talking to me. So that's why people watch my channel, because they know when I'm saying something, I mean it, my man. I mean it. Xbox is the best place to play right now. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. None. Most of you guys that are capping for PlayStation are mostly playing multiplats. I'm a bigger PlayStation exclusive fan than a lot of you are. You haven't even finished Horizon Forbidden West. I know you haven't. You said you haven't. You're playing Elden Ring right now, a multiplat. I got a PlayStation to play exclusives. That narrative fits me better than it fits all of y'all. This is why you don't. I try to warn them, man.
And you get ML
Jersey, this is your fault, man. You should have spoken to me. Next time, Kloud, you're going to drop a video about me. I need you to send it to Jersey first. Jersey, you review that stuff, right? Me and you are both from Jersey, so you know how we are, right? Come on, man. This was way too easy, bro.
Be the show. MLB The Show is for the streets. It should be put on all platforms, Doc. It should be. It's a sports game.
It's not that it's on. You see, again, this is how they try to get you with the slick talk. It's not that it should be on all platforms. Is why is it day and date on our service and not on yours? Come on, man.
We all would agree that's selfish of Sony to hold on to it, but it wasn't just Sony. It was contractual things going on too. So good. I think personally, if I delve into the numbers and I researched it enough, I would think the purchases from us, right, from the Sony side, is subsidizing your Game Pass. So you're welcome. It shouldn't be a bragging point.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, ultimately, you should be thanking us, you welfare queens.
Thank you.
Because that's what you are. You're taking our welfare.
And that's when people get emotional. When people start calling people name calling, that's an emotional sign. So now I'm a welfare queen. That's what I am, right? I'm a broke welfare queen. Because you have to pay $70 to play the game, and I pay my subscription service. It's not like I'm getting it for free. I pay my subscription service, and it's coming day and day on my subscription service. So now I'm your welfare queen. JC says something to the effect, be careful when you argue with fools, right? Because from afar, people can't tell who is who. Something along those lines. So you know what? I'm not even going to argue this. I'm your welfare queen. Whatever. What? As a matter of fact, you know what you guys should do? You should subsidize all our games on Game Pass. How about you do that? Bro, you can't make this up. My man is literally proud that Sony is taking, this is what he's saying. I'm not saying it's true, but he's literally proud that Sony is taking his money to be able to give me a better value for a game that he paid for.
Pigeon food to us. Go ahead. That's like eating at Hibachi's right now. That's pigeon food. You can have it. Shoo. So you want to talk about quality, Doc? Okay. Forza's pretty good. Flight Sim is pretty gorgeous on certain screens, especially mine. But when you talk about quality, are you talking about the initiative? Are you talking about playground games? Are you talking about all the things that's going on behind the scenes and under the rug at Microsoft and at Xbox? But you want to talk about Sony is getting money, they're gypping you, they're doing this, they're doing that. That's a business job, is to generate money, not to be pro-consumer.
You're right. You are absolutely correct. It is Sony's job to make money off of you and any other fool that'll give them money like that. You're absolutely right. They ain't gonna be making that money off of me anymore. That's the difference. I speak as a gamer. I don't defend none of these companies from a business standpoint. I speak as a gamer, which is so like, I don't understand. I don't understand how some of you out there, not just you, Kloud, that are such huge gamers with these super duper high gamer scores and amazing level of trophies, and you've bought 50,000 games on PlayStation, care more about the business side of all this than you do about the gamer experience. I don't care that Sony wants to make money or that Microsoft wants to make money. Obviously, I know they all want to make money. I care about what value am I getting, and I'm not going to make that excuse for them. Come on, man.
Apple isn't pro-consumer at all, right? They're one of the richest companies of all time. So don't hit me with the pro-consumer thing. I don't care. It's my hobby. This is my hobby. This thing right here. I'm going to spend any amount of money that makes my leisure time a great time. You work hard, don't you?
And that's fine, Kloud. Spend your money. Spend all of your money on your hobby. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I spend my money how I want. I agree with you. So what's the problem? Why are you upset that I don't like that when I spend my money on Sony's subscription service, I'm not getting the same value as I'm getting on Microsoft's subscription service? I'll put it in pony terms for you guys, okay? Let's say, I'm gonna grab my weight brush. Here we go. Sony exclusive title, $70. To you, worth it, because Sony makes quality games. Let's just say Microsoft drops an exclusive title, another $70, right? To you, this Microsoft $70 exclusive game is not worth it. You decide that this one is worth it, this one is not worth it. It's your money. Perfectly fine. Guess what? That's the exact same thing. Game Pass Ultimate, PSBS Plus Premier. Game Pass Ultimate is a better value. I choose Game Pass Ultimate. What's the problem? You're emotional because I didn't pick the blue side. And what I'm telling you is when the blue side is better, I'll pick the blue side. But it's not better. These are just facts. It's not even close to better.
Doc, I work hard.
No, I'm sure you do.
This is my leisure time right here. After I spend time with the family and my wife and stuff
this video's
like
gonna
that.
Be so
I just
damn
had
long.
a brand new daughter and stuff.
Congratulations.
Getaway. So if I got to ante up, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just because you're a selfish gamer, I'm not a selfish gamer.
Listen to them. And listen, you just hear what he said, my man. And my man, it's your money. It's your money, Kloud. What my man literally said, if I got an ante up, that's exactly what I do. If I'm Jen Ron and I'm seeing this, right? Yo, let's make games $80. It's his hobby. Let's make games $90. It's his hobby. He's gonna ante up. That's what he wants to spend. Great. We can charge $90 for games. You see where this becomes a problem? Maybe you don't.
I'm not. I want everybody to be happy with their purchases. If that's Game Pass, great on you. If it's the new iteration of PlayStation Plus, good, because I'm not defending the new iteration of PlayStation Plus. And it's in its infancy, right? Because you're willing to wait for a Bethesda acquisition to get stuff. You're willing to wait for Activision.
I'm not willing to wait. I care about the now. That was a 28-minute video that you grabbed a snippet at 28:05, my man. But I'll give you that. So I'm making it clear. No, I'm not willing to wait. The Bethesda deal to me right now means nothing because I'm not playing any Bethesda new games right now. The same way I don't cap for Starfield. That's not me. I don't cap for anything else that's not out yet. I'm telling you you literally mentioned that. I'm playing Fable right now. The first Fable because I never got a chance to play it. And I'm enjoying it. My man.
Acquisition to get stuff, but you're not willing for PlayStation Plus as we know it right now, like moving forward to get better. They will get better. That's what I'm saying. You guys are so
whoa. So now the problem is you're saying it's gonna get better, which I hope it does. But me saying that it's not good right now is a problem.
Backwards. This is how backwards you guys actually are. You guys think that Microsoft is so good and this is the NBA and we need to parody y'all. You guys aren't the 2018 Warriors. Everybody doesn't need to run small ball and shoot threes, Doc. You're in 4th place. behind Nintendo, behind PlayStation. Why would we actually copy you? That's dumb, especially with your flagship title known as Halo. I know you're late to the Microsoft party, but we been here. People like me, King Thrash, Sick Humor, we been here, bruh. So don't tell me about quality. Xbox quality was up here. It's now down here.
Okay.
You said it yourself. We get amazing titles. I know we get amazing titles. You don't have to say it. That's the unspoken truth. You don't have to say it. You know why? Because it's a fact. You know why you say Microsoft is the best place to game? You know why you say Game Pass Ultimate? Because you don't actually believe it. Because if you did, it'll be the unspoken truth. You don't.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You see that that psychology ain't gonna work against me, my man. That psychology ain't gonna work against me, my man. That's like people that say when Floyd Mayweather talks about how great he is, that means he's not really great. No, he's great and he can say that he's great. Muhammad Ali said how great he was, and he was great. Game Pass Ultimate is great, and I can say that it's great. Like what are you that you think that's gonna, my man, who do you think you're talking to, my man? You think you're talking to like a 5th grader or something? Come on, man, that reverse psychology stuff ain't gonna work. If it was good, you didn't have to say it was good. Then how come y'all always keep bringing up Game of the Year awards, best-selling games, freaking must-play games? Like what? So you're gonna act like PlayStation fans don't mention how great PlayStation games are? And even then, if they mention how great by your own logic, I mentioned how great PlayStation games are. So does that mean they're not great because I had to mention it? Listen, guys, if you find somebody like this that's trying to argue with you like this, I love his passion, because you'll get drowned in his passion. But no. You gotta understand pimp talk. I promise you. Just get away from the emotion, get away from the passion, and just listen to the facts. And you can read right through the BS. If something is great, and they talk about, oh, you don't need to say that is great, that's a lie. If you choose not to say something is great, that's your decision. But just because you say something is great doesn't mean it's not great anymore. If I say a freaking Ferrari is fast, well, you don't have to say a Ferrari is fast. People already know it's fast. But even if I say a Ferrari is fast, does that mean that now the Ferrari is slow? Like what? That logic makes no damn sense. Game Pass Ultimate is great.
You wouldn't have to pom-pom and cheerlead for this. You wouldn't. You sound like Kanye West and Donald Trump. Repeating the same thing doesn't make it a fact. Most people think Beyonce looks good. That's an unspoken truth. Most people think Rihanna look good. That's an unspoken truth. We don't need to say that. She a 10.
Unspoken truth. So people haven't said that Beyonce is hot. People haven't said that Rihanna is hot. An unspoken truth. Unspoken. But it's been spoke. This is the way I'm telling you, this is the way these Sony fans argue. It's crazy. Like they don't listen to themselves. Unspoken truth. But
we don't need to say that.
But you just said it.
But you know what you need to say?
What?
The things that aren't true that you're trying to speak in reality.
Like
I don't
what?
care what
like
a company said about the best publisher is Xbox. Why am I on this side then? Now,
because you blind to the fact that the best publishers are on Xbox. My man, right now in your own background, you're not playing a Sony exclusive game, my man. Right now, you admitted to be playing Elden Ring. That's not a Sony game. You could have been playing that on Xbox too, my man. So come on, what are we doing, my man? What are we doing? Seriously.
What I would agree with you on the FPS boost, that's one thing we agree on, Doc.
Oh, okay.
We agree on FPS boost.
Okay.
But this is how shallow your research is. The games, classic games on this new iteration of PlayStation Plus. I said it here, and I guarantee it. Soon as June comes around the corner, the games will run better and look better.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You know what? You know exactly what FPS boost is. You know exactly what FPS boost is. If a game was running at 30 frames, it runs at 60. Frames per second boost. That's what it stands for. I'll break it down. Frames per second boost. Okay. So what you're telling me, right? Because you said it here. What you're telling me is that all these games on the PlayStation 5 are going to be FPS boosted? Is that what you're willing to tell me right now? Hey, if Sony does it, boy, 700 games all running at 60 frames or more. Because remember, some games, right, the FPS boosted it all the way up to 120 on the Xbox Series X. I'm just saying, so is that what you again, listen to how slick they think they are, man, when they talk. You got to listen to this stuff. He said it's going to run better. Of course it's going to. I hope it runs better. But FPS boost is very specific. Frames per second boost. Come on now, Kloud. I don't even know why you come at me, man.
On the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, you can market here today. The machine learning that these machines has, it has it on Xbox as well. I guarantee the games run better and look better.
Listen to how slick he is. I can guarantee they're gonna run better and look better. But you're comparing it to FPS boost, which is very specific. Are they all gonna run at 60 frames at a minimum?
That's all I care about. And for you to be bragging about games you didn't play, that you personally didn't play. Well, I didn't get a chance to play all these Microsoft games back in the. How many PlayStation games have you missed? Shut up. Because there's way more on this side of the fence than it is on that side of the fence. I don't care about Tunic. I don't care about second and third party games. I don't.
All right, so let me see. I haven't played Ghost. I played the Uncharted's. I played the Jack and Daxters. I played the Ratchet and Clanks. I played the God of Wars. I've beat every single God of War, except the ones on PSPs. I played The Last of Us, the first one. I played both Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, and beat both of those. Okay, what else am I missing? Ghost, haven't played. What else am I missing? Chat, leave a comment. What other PlayStation exclusives am I missing? Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot. I'm being for real. Uncharted, played those. Okay, I haven't played Uncharted 4, so okay, I got me Uncharted 4. I gotta play that one, Uncharted 4, and Uncharted at Thieves End or whatever that one's. Is that Uncharted 4? The other one, the spin-off with the females. I gotta play that one. Last of Us 2, haven't played that one. Okay, what else am I missing? Ghost of Tsushima, haven't played that. Okay, what else? What else am I missing? That's 4 games. When I told you I jumped on Halo, or I jumped on an Xbox this generation, I literally just ran through all the Gears, all the Halos, the Psychonauts, the Sunset Overdrives, the Rise Son of Rome, the Ori, like my man. And here's another difference. An Xbox gamer knows that just because a game is exclusive doesn't mean that it's great. We play everything. I used to believe you, man. I used to believe what they used to believe, that if a game was exclusive, it was automatically great. That's not true.
They're great. They're going to come. They're like money. They're going to come.
No. You just told me I couldn't speak about the future. And I agree with you. You can't speak about the future either. Done. Right? I agree with you. I'll take that L for talking about Bethesda and everything, because you're absolutely right. I don't care about the future. I care about right now. I don't know if I'm going to be alive tomorrow. So tell me what's on PlayStation right now. Don't worry about what's about to come. You literally just contradicted yourself in your own video after you pointed it out on me. That's crazy.
They're going to come. Seafoods of the world, all of these games that's going to adventure 12 minutes, The Ascent, all these games, they're on both consoles now. I'm not talking about Seafood. Hopefully you guys get Seafood. I wish you guys got Seafood at the same time we got Seafood, so you could shut up and play a damn game. Because you're talking about, we got Halo, so we're happy that Seafood came out so y'all could actually play a game. How many people are playing Halo since December? Do you think it's an all-time high or all-time low? I can guarantee you it's the low part.
This is the argument that they love to use, but like I mentioned earlier, Game Pass, Xbox gamers play everything. So it's okay for me to get off of Halo for a while and play whatever it is else that I want to play. Like I got off Halo for a while and played Mass Effect Legendary Edition because it was on Game Pass and had an amazing time playing it. Then I would go back and play Halo again. So if you look to see if everyone happened to do the exact same thing that I did, the numbers would have dropped as well. But here's the thing. No one really cares about numbers but you guys. The only thing I care about when it comes to Halo Infinite is when I load up to get into a match, can I get into a match? The answer is yes, I'm good. I never go on Twitch or Steam first to see how many people are playing Halo Infinite before I decide to play. That must be a Sony thing. You guys probably look up the photo mode and then look up the Twitch views and look up the Steam views and then decide whether or not you should load up a game. Oh, and then Metacritic as well. But now you can't check Metacritic because all your Metacritic scores look ridiculous. Tunic has a better Metacritic score than most of your guys' games, but okay.
So don't hit me with any of this, Doc. I'm not defending PlayStation Plus as we know it moving forward. I'm not going at Game Pass. If you like it, great.
So what are you doing?
I know plenty of people who live and die by it.
So
you
what's
don't
this
even
video
talk
about?
Xbox and Microsoft no more. Microsoft and Xbox took a backseat to Game Pass. You think Sony would ever play?
I'm going to make this clear for everybody. Yes. The Xbox ecosystem is bigger than the Xbox itself. So yes, Game Pass is the main driving force of Xbox right now. No one is denying that. But why do you guys think that's an L? I don't understand it.
PlayStation would ever take a backseat to PlayStation Plus? Hell no. But if you like it, I love it that you like it. But you're sitting here talking about a program in its infancy and you're
PlayStation takes a backseat to PlayStation exclusives though, right? Because the PlayStation brand is nothing without the exclusives, right? I'm asking you. The same way that this generation, the Xbox brand is nothing without Game Pass, right? They changed the game. So what is the driving force behind PlayStation? You think the box itself is the driving force? No. This is why they now more than ever, PlayStation needs to have exclusives because they're getting destroyed in the value proposition and they can't lose the quality battle. And whether you like to believe it or not, the quality on that side is looking kind of shaky. It is what it is.
Disappointed? No, Doc, I'm disappointed in you because most of your takes nowadays go against what you used to say 8 months ago. We're not talking about
like what?
6 years ago. We're not talking about 10 years. We're talking about 6
like
months
what?
ago.
Like
and
what?
That's because you hanging out with these damn bots.
Kloud, I'm gonna look you straight in your eyes when I say this. I am my own bot. I don't need to hang around anybody to come up with the stuff that I come up with, to say the stuff that I say. Not at all. But the same way you like to big up your King Thrash and your Sick Humor and your Rome. Shout out to my man Rome. All right. The same way you like to big them up and you get, I don't know, inspiration, influenced, whatever. Everyone is susceptible to the same thing. So when I listen to a take from TK9, shout out to my dude TK9. When I listen to a take from Frogboy Gaming, shout out to my man. When I listen to a take from Legend 350, when I listen to a take from Kid Smooth, when I listen to a take from Dirt Griggity, when I listen to it from anybody Xbox, and it makes sense. Damn, that makes sense. All of them, every single person that I've mentioned has said something that I don't agree with. Every single one of them has. But when they say something that makes sense, it makes sense. But trust me, my man, I make my own takes. Trust me. Don't you ever say anything like that, man. I'm my own bot. Trust me. I'm more bot enough than a lot of these people, so it is what it is.
They're warping your brain. Have some integrity. Live and die by your fucking word, bruh. Tony Montana told us too long ago, all I got is my words and my balls, Frank.
And I don't break them for nobody.
And every time I hear you nowadays, you breaking fucking your own words, bruh. What, you got dementia?
My man, 28. The video was 28 minutes long, and what you're griping about is the at 28.5, and you still haven't spoken about why MLB The Show can come day and day on my subscription service, but it can't come day and day on your subscription service. You still haven't spoken about that. You went on this whole other rant.
You got Alzheimer's? You done bumped your head or something?
I am pretty old. I'm not gonna lie.
Hanging around that dude is not going to make you any smarter.
Say his name.
Making you dumber.
Say his name. Say his name.
Your takes is evolving to his takes.
Say his name.
And I don't like it. I don't, Doc.
I appreciate it.
Because guess what? Ultimately, I looked at you in Rome. Straight facts, man. We're going to tell it how it is. Nowadays, it's trolling.
No.
Trolling.
No.
And I know why. Because y'all don't.
I give it to my man Rome. My man Rome don't really troll like that. Actually, I can't really remember the last time he actually had like a hard troll or anything. Maybe on Twitter, I can't tell sometimes if he's trolling or not, but for the most part, Rome is pretty straight facts, right? So I give him that. I troll like crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I've been doing this since the beginning. I've been trolling since the beginning. You know this.
Don't have anything to talk about. Wait till E3. What happened to that? Bethesda only drops things around the E3. Remember, was the Fallout 4 E3? That was.
No, don't use that against me. I don't talk about E3. I don't even know what the hell E3 is. Don't use that against me. Come on now. I don't have not one video about E3. Come on now.
E3 canceled. Now what do you got to do? Scramble to get it on your own Nintendo Direct. How is the information going and flowing to you, Doc? Because guess what?
What does E3 have to do with me?
I got my information. I know what's coming out. I get Nintendo Directs. I know what Nintendo is actually doing. Could you please tell me what Microsoft is doing? You guys are pom-pomming for something. You're walking into blind. It's foggy as shit, and I'm the cloud. It's cloudy as shit in there. Every time I turn around, you guys are talking about something that you're blind to.
Like what? What are you talking to me?
I'm a Reddit surfer. That's the world's newspaper. If anybody's going to get it, Reddit is going to get it first. Shout out to JTech TV. If JTech allow me to put a clip on, bro, I will put one of his clips on. Shout out to JTech, bro. He called GameStop and say, "Hey, can you tell me the Xbox Series X titles, first party titles that's coming out in 2022?" You know what she typed on her computer?
And again, that's the freaking problem. If as a gamer, you're limiting yourself to what the first party titles are, then you're not a gamer. Because you're not even limiting yourself to that. You're playing Elden Ring. So come on, man. Like what are we doing? What are we doing? Is that really how you guys measure gaming? Oh, if it's only a first party, AAA, gotta be me. You have a budget of at least X number of dollars. It's gotta have at least this number of Twitch views, this number. That's how you guys. My man, you just dismissed Tunic just because it wasn't up to par with what you want. Like even though Tunic has as good as reviews as Horizon Forbidden West, maybe one or two things lower. Like that's why you dismissed it. You don't sound like a gamer, dog. You know what you sound like, and I know you don't like me mentioning his name, but TK9 got a song just for people like you. Go check it out. Use a checklist, gamer. Mad at me? I think I know why. Pony, use a checklist, gamer. You only play games that your freaking fan base tells you to try. Homie, use a checklist, gamer. Come on, man. If it's not a first party, I'm gonna. Whoever this dude you mentioned called GameStop and asked them, well, what's the first party? So why did he call GameStop and ask them what's the first party multiplayer game that's coming out for the PS5? Why didn't he ask that? Because it wouldn't fit the freaking narrative. We're gamers.
She said, hold on. Let me type this up. And guess what happened? She said, oh no.
My man, you're the one that's getting clouded, bro. You're the one that's getting clouded, but
I would just wait and keep calling back. And that's what your problem is. All y'all do is wait and pay.
Bro,
this
I'm playing, bro. I ain't waiting for nobody.
Wait and pay instead of the Oracle. I'm disappointed in your take, Doc. Because at the end of the day, now you're waiting for stuff. And you didn't used to say that. That's your own cardinal rule.
My man, a few seconds.
Wait for Bethesda.
No, I ain't waiting for Bethesda. Nope, not waiting for that.
Now I have to wait for all these
nope,
things.
Not waiting for that.
What? Didn't you spend your money almost a year, 2 years ago?
I did. I'm not waiting for anything. I'm playing games.
You talking about you're comfortable with waiting. Well, put your feet up and get a Snickers.
Who said I was?
You're going to be waiting a long damn time. Because Microsoft has no track record of being consistently.
You know what I don't got to wait for, though? I don't got to wait for MLB The Show, which you still ignored. I don't got to wait for MLB The Show.
Be great. Consistent.
Wow, this is getting
That's
so long.
all I ask from y'all. That's all I ask from the legend. That's all I ask from you, ISO, everybody in the clique. That's all I ask to y'all is be consistent.
Bro, you couldn't play one Sony exclusive in the background. You had to be playing Sifu.
Now all I see is a bunch of troll videos and a whole bunch of making fun of stuff and bragging about stuff that y'all don't even have. $70 billion. How is that changing your game experience? But you willing to wait for it. But you talking about something in its infancy stages. Guess what? I guarantee you, I'm putting it here right now. PlayStation 3 games you will be able to download someday. Just wait.
You can download them already on emulators. And weren't you the one talking about getting an Xbox Series S so you could put in developer mode, so that you can emulate this stuff? I don't know if you did or not. I don't even know if you get. I'm going to tell you right now, somebody in the comment section, please, if there is a way that you can emulate PS3 games on an Xbox console, please school this man. Because what you think that you're making an amazing prediction is not an amazing prediction. A lot of people have been saying that if Sony wanted to, they could, but they're giving you the bare minimum because they know they can. Because like you said in your freaking video, you said, this is my hobby, so I'm willing to pay as much and they could take as much money from me as possible. This is the whole point. This is why this is a problem. This is why it doesn't make sense why they charge you $10 to use the features of a console that you already paid $500 for. This is why. So yes, I agree with you. I'm sure if Sony wanted to, that you would be able to emulate PS3. How could they not? It's their technology. How could they not? How could they not figure this out when other people have figured it out? This is not a bold prediction. Stop it. Please, somebody, if there's a way that you can emulate, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope you cannot emulate PS3 games on an Xbox console, because if you can, that's the biggest L ever.
Wait on it. Just wait. It's an infancy stage. Just wait.
So why don't you wait for Stadia? Stadia's in its infancy stage, and you like to take a crap on that. Bro, I'll destroy all these takes, bro.
Since you're willing to wait for everything else, you make no sense, bro. 4 months in, no first party IPs, no conversation from Phil, no conversation from nobody. It's just a whole bunch of crickets on that side. Damn, last year we got Deathloop beating our damn heads last year. Forspoken is about to be on the same train as Deathloop. It's about to be beating our damn heads. You guys want to talk about being the creme de la creme, but you're looking at across the street talking about, oh, you guys should do day and date, you guys should do this, you guys should do turn around, your house is on fire. Stop looking at me. Watch TV. You don't buy games anyway, Doc. You don't.
Exactly. I'm a subscription service guy. So why would I not want day and date games? I don't even know what you're arguing with me for, man. You already know where I'm coming from. I'm a subscription service type of guy, even though I did buy Ratchet and Clank and I did buy Horizon Forbidden West.
That's not your big thing, is to buy games.
It's not.
So when you sound thirsty for day and date PlayStation titles, I want you to keep that same damn energy for Microsoft.
I do want day and date for Microsoft titles, but I'm getting day and date for Microsoft. I'm getting Sony day and date games on Microsoft subscription service. That's the problem, Cloud. I'm getting Sony day and date games on the Microsoft subscription. How do you not see a problem with that? Regardless of whether or not it's MLB The Show or not. How could you possibly not see a problem with that? So I am keeping that same energy. I want day and date games from Microsoft. I'm getting day and date games. Not only that, but I'm getting day and date games from the rival company. I just want Sony to be great and do the same thing. Donald Trump reference. There's levels to this.
Off. Where is my first party AAA titles? Where are they? Your flagship IP, your egg, your baby. Since you're running around being a bot, your baby is Halo. It's not perfect, Dark, no matter how much attachment you got to that damn game. It's Halo. And if you're willing to ruin Halo, you're willing to let them all go. Free.
So was Forza ruined too? Was Forza ruined? Was Flight Simulator ruined? Let me know, man. Were they ruined?
Game online service.
Is MLB The Show ruined?
Yeah, it's working out great for y'all. Initiative is just taking off. Playground Games is just doing amazing. All of these studios,
why are you talking about stuff that hasn't dropped anything? Let's talk about right now. Let's talk about Game Pass right now.
Talking about Bethesda and Activision. Don't you already got like 46 studios?
My man, I literally said that for like 3 seconds. Again, listen, guys, he's running on this 19-minute rant for
that should be working on games. What are you talking about?
And this is what Sony fans do when you argue with them. They'll grab something, hold on to that thing for dear life, even though it don't make sense.
About the new ones for. Talk about the ones you already purchased that should have been working on AAA IPs for you.
I don't have to. Sony worked on an IP for us. Thank you, MLB The Show. Again, stick to the narrative.
For you.
For me, MLB The Show. Thank you.
And the band of bots you got behind you. But you want to talk about PlayStation.
Yeah.
Shout out to JTech TV. Shout out to Cowboy. Shout out to Jers, my right hand man.
You shout out Cowboy?
Shout out to Sick Humor. Shout out to King Thrash. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the hip hop gamer too.
Shout out
I'm
Cowboy.
tired of y'all.
Cowboy play.
Y'all started them become.
Cowboy game flies his games and plays on the PS4. Now you cool with that? He don't buy games either. He's a Stadia guy.
Become a parody of yourself. You're starting to become the meme. And I appreciate it. This is great for content.
This is good.
This was Ralph Angel report from Kloud Data Media. I'm the Oracle.
All right. That was long enough. I don't think I need to keep talking. With that being said, though. Come on. With that being said, though. Hour long. Wow. That's a long video. I'm going to end it right there. What else am I going to say? Please let me know in the comments. Am I tripping? Was Cloud tripping? What did I miss? This is probably one of my longest videos ever. But regardless, though, give my man a like. Go subscribe to him. He does make good content, I promise. I'll speak to him about listening to some of those other dudes, like the dude that decided to call Game Pass and answer very specific questions, because I could do the very same thing and call Game Pass, and maybe I'll do that just to be an ass. Maybe I'll just go ahead and call GameStop and ask them a very specific Sony question. Like, bro, they think they're clever, and the people that believe them are just That's a whole nother video. Dog 1985, there's levels to this. Sorry I took an hour of your time. We out. Peace. I told him not to do it.